Dave Nasty over here at Epic Guitar Instruction. How you doing? We're going to have a good time with this Old Dominion song. This is a song called Snapback. Has some really clever guitar parts. Kind of a nice, easygoing, modern country tune of today. We'll have a really great time learning it. Let's come along. Let's do this. So it starts off with some single note alternate picking just on a low string. Pretty straight ahead. A little faster than that. Now what I'm playing, I'm just working from my F note up to my A. Gonna work all the way up from my A to my D and to my B flat. Now these are all gonna come up later. We're gonna play these as whole chords here. F chord. We're gonna have the A chord. Probably play a D minor, maybe in this position and or this position, and then a B flat chord. It's gonna be a big part of the song because it starts off driving with these single notes. Delay on the sound, a little bit of breakup on your tone, and you'll be right in there. What's kind of nice underneath that, so what happens underneath it with this funky clean part is really pretty great. These are the chords that we're going to play. We're going to put our pinky flat here on the high 2 strings. This is covering 13. Essentially, we're working in that F chord in a different kind of voicing by laying our first finger flat all the way to the 4th string. And we get this nice kind of rhythm here now. I'm using a little bit of muted percussiveness with my left hand. Got all that delay on there too. That's going to be my first chord. My second chord is going to be played just like this. I'm going to do a power chord. And with this power chord of going 10, 12, and 13, I'm going to bring my middle finger over to the 12th fret on the 5th string. And I'm going to get this really cool chord, and that's going to be the second chord that we play. The third chord that we play, I'm going to leave my pinky there. I'm going to bring my third finger or my ring finger over to the 4th string on the 12th fret, and I'm going to bar my first finger, giving me these notes. And from there, I'm going to go to my octave on the 8th fret there. So that gives me this chord, this chord, and then this chord. When I play it in that rhythm, you get a really great rhythm that you can play. Some nice chords. Again, you're just finding many ways that we can voice some of these original chords that we're playing that we're actually going to get into now in a heavier setting. So you'll play that 2 times through. 1 strum of your F chord, 1 strum of your A chord, D minor, and down to your B chord. It's going to be pretty great and easy to do. Let's play a little bit of it and kind of jam it out so we feel the song a bit. That's taken us up all the way through the chorus section. Now, with a little bit of a solo here, we're going to tie into a kind of a melody break, and then we're going to just launch into the really cool melodic solo at the end of the song, and we'll have a nice video here covering all the parts of the song. So, in the lead break of the song, that's kind of working as a bridge almost, what we have here is we're going to start with a bend on the 8th fret. We're going to pull off to the 6th fret, and we're going to go up to 15. We're going to work down to 13, down to 11. Then from there, we're going to climb really easy from 6, 8 to 10 again. So that's... And that's going to be your nice little lead melody. It's kind of an easy thing to do. But on one string, I will say, when you're playing songs like this, it does put focus on other things, such as vibrato and the ways that you'll attack some of those notes. And those are really important things to do, and not to be left out. A lot of good character within a section like that. So we've got a chorus. We have a really cool, catchy single note line. We have a funky chord rhythm. Now we have a guitar solo. So let's talk about that guitar solo at the end of the song. And it's going to start off just like this. So what we have here is I'm putting my first finger on the 10th fret, 2nd string. My pinky's on the 13th fret, high E string. And I'm going to hammer as I strike that 2nd string, leaving it down. And then I'm going to go to my melody note on the high note there. So I have... just like that. A unison bend on 10 and 12. Going up to 13 and 15. One more melody. A unison bend on 6 and 8. A unison bend back on 10 and 12. Now they're a bit dissonant with some vibrato. One more melody. Now I'm going to do a high string bend. This is 10 and 13. I'm going to take it up to... this is 13 and 16. Now a really long one up here on 17 and 20. With some vibrato. So that gives us this. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to get out of this with some octaves and a really nice descending melody line that's going to start with us on the 10th fret. The 3rd string and the high E string sounds just like this. It's really fun to play, and it's not too taxing on us. We're going to start on the 10th fret, going up from 10 and 13 to 12, down to 9, up to 10, down to 7, down to 5, 3, and 2. Now you do have a bit of a rhythm in here that's kind of interesting. Right, if I take away that delay. Kind of feel that rhythm, right? Really easy. We kind of just put that in our right hand. And it's really cool because that leads us into the funky rhythm and takes us out of the song. So I think what I'm going to do to play us out of the video, since we have covered a great deal of everything, I'm just going to kind of play all the parts and put it together, and we'll have a nice little way that we can cap this off. You've learned a great song today, and we've had a really fun time doing this. So again, epic guitar instruction. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment. Those are 3 things that are very important. Old Dominion, easy, didn't break our backs, but we're playing some hits, and we're having a really good time today. So I'm going to play this out for you. I'm going to cover all the parts, and this will put it all together.